What's going on, guys? So we're going to talk about fuel discounts today. The importance of going with a company that has a good fuel discount. Y'all hear me talk all the time about everybody wants to go to where the pay is higher, and guys, that is great. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people put down, some of the companies that paid lower and talk trash about them and stuff like that. And y'all hear me talk all the time about, that they say, well, so and so pays a lot more. And I'm not saying that they don't have any freight, but I know a lot of times I hear people talk about, well, hey, we ain't got no freight over here, and I mean, we still got plenty of freight. Of course, right now there's not much freight. It's starting to pick back up, but anyway. But we're going to talk about fuel discounts. So like I said, y'all hear me talk all the time about that. Your rate may be down here, and our fuel discount may be way up here. Well, your company may have a rate up here, but a fuel discount down here. So if you figure it all up, it's going to average out about the same. So, and I always say that for some reason you just can't make people understand that, because everybody wants to look at the top number of how much you're getting paid. And I mean, you still got to take out fuel and expenses and stuff like that, but we're just talking about fuel. So even though you may make more than me on the top end, I'm probably saving. Well, actually, I mean, for the most part, I probably am saving more than you are, depending on what company you're with. And guys, I'm gonna try to keep this, as unbiased as I can. And I'm not gonna name any what companies do this, because quite honestly, I don't know the exact number. I am trying to reach out to a couple of friends who work for different companies and try to get an idea of how much their fuel discount is. But I can tell you here that usually we get our biggest fuel discount at TA and Petro, and for the most part, I mean, we usually get about $1 per gallon off the pump price. Sometimes it may be a little bit less, and I mean, guys, I've gotten it for upwards of $1.20 per gallon off before. And so basically, I'm on here in just a minute, I'm gonna put this down, and we're actually gonna put pen to paper, or I'm actually gonna use my tablet, but I mean, still. And I'm gonna show you the difference of even though you may make more than me on the top end, and I'm saving more than you on expenses on fuel, then it's probably going to equal up about the same. And actually, I'm probably going to show you to where I'm probably making more than you are, because I'm saving more, even though you're getting paid more. So, but anyway, before we jump into that, I sat down the other night, and actually this is the second time I've made this video, because I wanted to throw this stuff in here, but I sat down the other night and I figured up basically how much I saved in fuel, and I'm actually going to show you also with I'm just going to show you one location, Glendale, Kentucky. It's the Petro, because that's normally where I get fuel. It's normally where I top off whenever I'm going up. But so I'm going to get on our app, and I'm going to show you the basically what our savings is. And but this right here, of course, most of y'all know my truck's been down since July the 15th. That's whenever I broke down. So basically, I haven't been on the road with it since. Hopefully next week, Lord willing, then hopefully my truck will be fixed and I'll be back on the road. I hope. I'm praying. I hope. Y'all pray too, please. But and then on top of that, guys, y'all know that, I mean, I mostly run, part-time-ish, more than part-time, but less than full-time. So that's the reason I say part-time-ish. And so those of you who run, I mean, all out, stay out all week, 2 or 3 weeks at a time, stuff like that, then yeah, you're going to spend more money in fuel than what I did, but you're also going to have a bigger savings if you're, get a good discount. So, but this year alone, starting from January the 5th until July the 15th, and I do not know, I forgot to write down, how much this, I mean, as far as, how much it was at the pump, how much I saved, stuff like that. I forgot to put that down. But what I did is I went back, and because I keep an, on my computer, then I keep up with how much, or I put it, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say. I put all my receipts into a software that I got, and that's what I use for my taxes. And so basically, whenever it comes tax season, I just print that sheet out. I take it to my CPA attorney, and then he does the rest. So I keep it all organized. That's just the way I am. But so I went back and figured all that stuff up. Then I went back through my Comdata card, and I went back all the way to January and pulled up all my receipts. So on the receipt, it's actually going to show you what it is at the pump, how much you paid at the pump. On the card, that's where it's going to show you how much you actually paid for it, so after your discount. So I went back, put all that list down, and then of how much it was at the pump, put down how much it was at the with my savings. And I'm trying to find a good one here. Let's see. All right, here's one. Actually, January the 5th. Now this one is probably one that I probably topped off all the way. I was probably empty. So turn that around. So 525, 395. So right up there at the top. So that was January 5th, 2024. At the pump, I would have paid $525. Discount, I hope y'all can see that. I'm hoping it's not backwards, but discount $395. So I saved $129. So off that one fill up. But total at the pump, I would have paid $16,049.24. What I actually paid this whole entire year in fuel is $12,611.81. That's a savings of $3,437.43. So hope y'all can see that. Right down there at the very bottom. Alright. So, like I said, guys, that's the importance of being with a company that has a good fuel discount. Don't just, guys, please, don't just go look at that number and everything. I mean, I'm not telling you to go with the company I'm with. There's a lot of things I don't like about them. They have their flaws just like every other company. There's things about my company that I absolutely hate. And then, there's things with other companies that I like. But the things that I love the most about my company, then, some other companies don't have. And, as far as the freedom, the self-dispatch load board, and things like that. So, that, and plus I'm not one to be jumping ship, and I'm gonna do a video on jumping ship. But I'm just not the type of person that I like to jump back and forth. So yeah, that's the reason I stay here. And then plus, like I said, with the self-dispatch load board, guys, I don't have to talk to nobody. And that is the big thing for me is, I pick my load on the load board. I don't have to call in and talk to nobody. And I go do my thing. Nobody messes with me. Nobody bothers me. For the most part, nobody calls me. You got sometimes some idiots up there in the office that I don't know, but I ain't gonna get into all that. But all right, so we're fixing to go over the basically the app where I find my fuel. I'm gonna show you, and then after that I'm gonna put basically pen to paper, and I'm gonna show you the difference between getting paid high or in a fuel discount low, or getting paid low and a fuel discount high, and we're gonna see what the difference is. All right, this is basically what we got here. So this shows us where we get our fuel. It's on the map. And so basically I'm like right around in here where that 285 is. This is going to be the Wild Bill's. It's right down the road from me. Now we don't get no discount there, but I'm just going to hit on it and show you. I'm going to pull up. Yeah, see Wild Bill's, Sherman, Mississippi. So like I said, we don't get no discount there. But so over here, the one that's highlighted in green, the green is going to show you where it's the cheapest. So that's in New Albany. That's going to be at the Pilot in New Albany, Mississippi. So we're going to click on that. So it's showing $3.85 a gallon at the pump, and with our savings we pay $2.85. So guys, that's a $1 discount, $1 per gallon. And you know, every once in a while, you know, Pilots, they have the bigger discount, but for the most part it's normally TAs and Petros, at least with us for the ComData. And you know, guys, a lot of things play a factor into that, as far as, you know, how many drivers the company has, and all that kind of stuff. More drivers, more you get fuel at a certain location, and the bigger discount they're going to give you. So a smaller company, you know, may not get as big of a fuel discount. So let's see, we're gonna go up here to Glendale, Kentucky. All right, so 280 is gonna be at the Petro. So Petro in Glendale, Kentucky. Click on that. It's $3.75 a gallon at the pump, and we get it for $2.80 a gallon. All right. So, and guys, like I said, you just scroll through and you can actually hit list, and it'll show you up everything in that location. But I keep it on map. You can also go right here to city, state, and you can also actually type in your location where you want. But guys, I normally don't do that, so I just scroll through, and you can blow it up and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that how much, I mean, our company, the one that I'm with, they how much you can save as far as fuel discount. All right, so let me get off here, and then we are going to put pen to paper. I'm gonna show you the difference. So all right, we're going to say right now, I mean, company I will say for a run coming down here to Sherman, and that's what I'm gonna base this on, is say Sherman, Mississippi. So a Sherman one pays 670 miles. So 670 times, and it's, I think, paying $1.40. Yes, it sucks, I know it. So $1.40. Forgive my scratchy handwriting. I'm trying to do this because I'm not able to rest my hand, or otherwise it'll start making a little squiggly mark down here. But anyway, so equals, so 670 times $1.40 is $938. All right, $938. All right. So normally I burn about anywhere between, I don't know, anywhere between 125 to 130, a little over 130 gallons, depending on how heavy I got my foot into it, or how much the camper weighs. So we're going to say we're going to say 130 gallons. So 130 gallons times, at Glendale, hold on. Sorry about that. The, dispatch called me, and I had to go and, and get my stuff. So 130 unlock a vehicle. Had a baby locked inside of a vehicle. So but anyway, so that stuff right there comes first. But anyway, so where was I? All right. So build and run 670 miles, paying $1.40, comes out to $9.38. 130 gallons of fuel. All right, so 130 times what we say at Glendale, 280 a gallon. So 2.80 equals 364. All right. So 938 minus 364 is, what's going on here? There we go. 574. All right, so on that run, that's how much I would have made after fuel expenses. Now, guys, keep in mind you still got insurance, maintenance, all that stuff. But that's for a 2-day run. All right. And guys, don't get on here and say, oh man, that's cheap. Guys, I know it's cheap, but it still beats working in a factory. So you go do what you want, I'm gonna do what I want. All right, so same trip with a different company, and I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna be real generous. So 670, let me separate that, times, we're gonna say $1.50. A company paying 10 cents more equals, so 670 times $1.50, $1,005. All right, burning the same amount of fuel, 130 gallons, times. All right, y'all seen at Glendale, it paid, or the fuel at the pump was $3.75. So guys, we're going to take off, and again, I'm going to be generous on this part. You know, some companies, they may only have like a 30-40 cent fuel discount savings. I don't know which ones they are, but don't get on here saying that, well, it's not mine. But I have heard of, well, hey man, we only get 30-40 cents discount. But anyway, I'm gonna say 50 cents. So $3.25 is how much we're gonna pay. 130 gallons. Yep. You have reached 911. Hold on. They keep sending this. That was from a while ago. All right, so let me get back to this. All right, 130 gallons times $3.25 is $422.50. All right. $1,005 minus 422.50. It's 582. 582.50. All right. So with mine, I made $574 after fuel. You made $582 after fuel. So yeah, you made what, $6-8 more than me, but I mean, or is, I don't know, with the company that you go with, you may not have self-dispatch load board. You may have to call in to get your load, and some people are fine with that. Me, I'd rather have this luxury. Also guys, I get tax-free exemption at Walmart. So that's a savings. We get discounts at local parts houses and stuff up in Elkhart. So time you figure out all that stuff, I mean, like I said, I'm probably making more than you. All right, so we're going to do We're gonna keep the same. 670 times $1.50. And guys, most of these places, you know, only pay, you know, just a few cents more than what we're getting paid. So equals $1,005. All right, we're gonna say 130 gallons times, and we're gonna say let's see, 375 minus, we're gonna say 30 cents savings per gallon. So minus 30 cents, that's 345. 345 equals 130 times 345 equals 448.50. 1,005 minus 448.50. So that's 556.50. So if you was making 10 cents more a mile than what I do, and guys, that sounds great. Look at that, $1,005 versus my $938. Of course, who's not going to want to get paid more like that? But like I said, I'm getting $1 savings per discount, if not more. And say you're only getting 30 cents. Well, here I just made what, close to $20 more than you did. You're making more per mile, but after fuel, I actually made more than you did. So guys, it's just, I don't know, it's just all that stuff. All right, hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. Sorry about all the interruptions and everything, but they of course, that first one, you know, that was a child locked inside of a vehicle, so I had to go get that taken care of. Then the other one, my brother-in-law, he's calling me, wanting me to help him put up a shed. So, but anyway, but yeah, I mean, and sorry about this little glare. I guess the sun's coming in through the window. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, as y'all saw right there, then you may make, I mean, even say if you make, you know, 10 cents more per mile, but I'm getting, you know, you're only getting half the discount that I'm getting, then yeah, you know, you probably made about $6 more than me, $6 to $8 more than I did. But what kind of freedom do you get? So that's the other things. Where do you run? Do they have loads going in where you want to go, in your direction? And I know I'm sort of getting on another topic of what another video that I plan on doing, but you know, trying to think what I'm gonna say. I know some companies, you know, they make you pay for orientation. You need to, whenever you ask questions, and that's another video I'm gonna do, is what questions to ask your recruiter. But you have to pay for orientation. No, I don't believe in that. You may have to do say, like in my situation, I live down here in Mississippi. With another company, you know, before I can pick a Mississippi load, they may require me to, you know, take a load out west before they will give me a Mississippi load. None of that stuff applies where I'm at. I get on the load board, I see what I want, I pick what I want, when I want, and I go. So, you know, but you may not worry about that. You may just be happy just calling in and stuff like that. Me, I don't like that. I like being able to see what's on the load board, and even though other companies may have a load board, you still got to call in. So who's to say that dispatcher ain't saving that load for one of their favorites, and then they'll tell you, oh, this load ain't available right now and it's already been taken. That's not the case where I'm at. As long as that load is still on the load board, it's available. and if I click it, it's mine. So, but anyway, guys, I hope this helps somebody out. Just sort of, you know, go over everything and sort of narrow it down. But I mean, those are things that you gotta look at and think whenever you're applying for some of these companies and some of the questions that you need to ask. So, but anyway, go ahead and get off here. I gotta go mow my aunt's yard and get some stuff done. So, but guys, y'all like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all's fuel discount is and what company you work for. But yeah, let me know what company y'all work for and how much fuel discount y'all get. Maybe let me. I mean, if you don't mind sharing, leave it in the comments and let people know, you know, what y'all's rates are. Guys, I don't mind if you, I mean, tell a little bit about the company that you work for. I mean, what y'all's rates are, where y'all go, and stuff like that. The only thing I ask is keep the comments clean. Like I said, no arguing and stuff like that. But you know, I'm trying to be unbiased as far as different companies. And like I said, I mean, what company's good for me may not be good for y'all. What company may be good for you, and what you may love about a company may not work out for me. It's all a personal preference. So like I tell everybody, you know, I know about my company. I've never worked for another company before, or never been leased on with another company, so I don't really know that much about them. I just know what I've heard, and I'm not trying to, you know, spread rumors or anything like that. So so that's the reason I'm asking y'all, leave in the comments, and so tell a little bit about the company you work for, maybe what you like, what you don't like, things like that. So that way other people that are watching to try to get into this, then they can try, you know, to make a good decision on what company best suits them. And so again, I mean, even though I may love the company I'm with, then somebody gets on there, oh man, that's a great company, and then they get over there and, oh man, this is not a great company, I don't make enough money, and then they come back and blame SemperFi Transport because they not making any money. And or maybe they don't like the way things are done, or whatever like that. And so that's the reason I'm saying, guys, I tell you what I know from my experience with the company I'm with, but it's up to you to do your own research and go with what company best suits you. So but anyway, guys, y'all like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and hit that bell notification, because I got some more good videos coming out. So as far as RV transport goes. So and hopefully I'll be back on the road, hopefully in next week. So we shall see. But anyway, guys, y'all be safe. SemperFi.